What does this look like to you, sir?
Shiv, thanks for getting me, and wish you a happy new year.
And to you, sir.
I would like to highlight two, three issues. Firstly, China is famous for psychological warfare. I have seen this territory very well. How does anyone know that where Chinese have shot that video, that is of Galwan? I can't make out. I see the photographs, I just can't make out. I've gone over this area. I've known this area. So this is one thing, that they create a scenario to create a perception in another country, that is us. They believe in that philosophy that if you want to subdue the enemy, you make it fight against its own internal infirmities. Now, the internal infirmities which is existing in the country today is, well, a whole lot of political parties, they get fodder to criticize the government. This is an issue. I think the social media should also control this. Army is the best tool to give you confirmation. They are on ground. When the media is not on ground. We have done it, where these boys are unfurling our national flag. I feel proud about it. I think they are the best people to say because they are on ground. Rest is all propaganda, and I don't think we should fan it on the social media very much, because that's exactly what China wants. This is exactly. They have faked the whole video. There is some other area no one can recognize it. I can't recognize it. I've served there extensively. But I can't recognize that place. Is it Galwan? Is it some other place? No. So I think we should not get overawed by this kind of psychological infusions by them. We should trust the army. They are there. And their stance should be taken as gospel.
Absolutely. And I also want to ask you, General, you're absolutely right, because India Today had actually busted the Chinese propaganda yesterday, because they were suggesting that this video that they had put out unfurling the Tiananmen Square flag was at the Galwan Valley clash point itself. What our fact check had found, in fact, General, was that this was far away from the clash point and well within the Chinese side of the line of actual control. By putting out this image, we always trust our troops. Here on India Today, we ask the hard questions, but we are always shoulder to shoulder with our troops in these operational areas, and we will always show the truth. My question to you, General Jaswal, is by putting out these two images today, of Indian troops with the Tiranga in the Galwan Valley, what is the message that we are sending out? Because there is a sense that China has a very well-oiled propaganda machine, and that specifically on the Galwan issue, India has been silent. Many people in public ask, why are we not putting out our own images? Why is there no information warfare on the Indian side? Are these images the beginning of an Indian reaction, sir, in your view?
I don't think we have to react in this manner. What we have done is we have staked our claim because there was a situation which was created. We are holding our territory. We know that our troops are there. The army knows best. There has been no such intrusion or transgression by the Chinese. So I don't think we should get bogged down with a counter-propaganda against Chinese. After all, the propaganda is for what from our side? It would be basically to stake our territory, that we stake claim to our territory. This is basically to convince the population of India a mere statement from the army should be enough. That is gospel. They should say we are there and this is false. That's all. And I think the Indian population should accept the statement of the army, because the army doesn't lie. So that's what it is. I don't think we should get into the slogging match of propaganda, this versus that. So I think it's an exercise in futility, but it's a very good thing. We've shown our flag over there. I'm proud of it. And we have staked our claim we are there. But we should not get bogged down in fanning it further, because all kinds of propaganda China will resort to. And we should not react. Let them keep trying whatever they want to. The Indian population should be convinced our army is doing its job. They are there. They are holding on to the territory. And they are doing what they have been mandated to. That should be the confidence of the population. They should not get marred by these kind of propaganda
I think it's
videos
very
being put
wise,
across.
very wise and very persuasive words from a general who has commanded formations, headed India's northern command, which governs the entire Galwan area and all of the areas in Jammu and Kashmir. He knows what he's talking about. He says it's great to see Indian troops in the Galwan Valley, but we don't need to react to Chinese propaganda. Let us not feel pressured to react to everything that the Chinese put out because they want to get into a kind of claim versus counterclaim debate. And India doesn't need to do that because China is a dictatorship. They are opaque as far as information is concerned. India is a democracy and we trust our troops. China is a country that hides the deaths of its troops in Galwan. Let that never ever be forgotten. We haven't even heard from the families of the dead soldiers of Galwan from China. That's the kind of control that China exercises over its populations. Thank you very much, General Jaswal. Chaiti, I'm handing it back to you. Great to see these images and our best wishes from India today for the new year to all of our troops in Galwan Valley.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Shiv, for that big breaking mega exclusive that we're bringing on your screens at the moment. And you saw that first up reaction also coming in on this big exclusive story that we're getting to you on your screens right